Hi, my name is Joe, and I joined WES last year. I'm a very affiliative person. I love having a group identity and a sense of group definition, and I've always wanted to find a community of people who shares my values, meets regularly, and supports one another through all of life's events. Frankly, I would love to just live in a big commune. I'm actually lucky to have a big family and group of friends who all very much share my values. But we live in an atomized society. My close friends and family are scattered all over the place. I know they love me, but we don't necessarily meet all that regularly. And even though I know that they would each individually support me emotionally through whatever I'm going through, again, they're just not necessarily here, and they're also not one cohesive group. They're multiple individuals or smaller groups, and it means that that sense of support and community that I'm looking for is there emotionally, but in concrete, practical terms, it's very diffuse. And so because of that, for a long time, I've just had this sense that, like, if I were in the hospital with a broken leg, I would have lots of people come once or twice to see me, but I don't feel like I have a single tight-knit group of people who would organize things for me and coordinate everything to make sure that someone would bring me a casserole every day for a month while my leg was up in traction. Where do we find that kind of highly evolved sense of community in our contemporary society? We find it at church. And in very few other places, frankly. We basically find it at church. So very clearly, I was looking for a church. But as a lifelong atheist from a secular family, very clearly, I was also not going to join an actual church. So when I found WES, I knew I'd found my community. It was exactly what I had been looking for. A group of people who shares my values, meets regularly, and supports one another actively throughout their lives. At this point in my life, just because of work and travel and other commitments, my involvement with WES primarily takes the form of going to Sunday platforms. And I'm inspired by the values and intelligence and engagement of the WES members at those platforms and by their enthusiasm to actively and reflectively create a community and live its values. I also love the fact that WES offers so many activities every week for people of all ages because it makes me feel as if it will be easy to become more involved in this community in the future. So I could have kept coming to WES as a visitor, but I became a member quite quickly. As an affiliative person, I wanted to formalize my relationship with WES, and I was happy to start making a financial contribution to the organization because I want WES to have the resources it needs to continue providing such an active, vibrant, supportive community to its members. And I also give to WES because I feel like now I have an answer to the question of who would organize things to bring me a casserole every day for a month if I were in the hospital with a broken leg. I'm grateful for that, and contributing to WES is a way of expressing that gratitude.